it's like you're very sad, you're dying inside, but you have got to go and do this because there's people waiting to watch your show, you know. So sometimes when I hear when people say, oh, I got no mood to do this, I got no mood to do that show, you know, you have to see my mood, then I say, then maybe you're not suitable for this line. You don't know how to prioritize yourself. That's what I mean. Like, hey, look, my dad just died. You know, I'm dying inside also because I'm so sad. And then I have to go and entertain people. And then you tell me you got no mood. What happened? Menses, is it? Cramp, huh? Cannot move, huh? Or you cannot langgar by car, you know. Unless you are bedridden, you know, I feel that a show is a show. You need to go out. There's people waiting to see you. My line, we don't have the 勤工奖, you know. No replacement. MC, you still have to go to work.
Welcome back to the Click Podcast. I'm your host, Zane. Today we are exploring the art of transformation. Our guest spends hours painting on a new face, stepping into 6-inch heels, and becoming a queen. But when the makeup comes off, who is the man underneath? He's a survivor, a pioneer, and the muse for some of Singapore's most touching cinema. We're going to find out what it takes to live life on your own terms, no matter what society says. All right, let's welcome into the studio, Sammi.
Hi.
Hi, Sammi. Okay, could you do a quick self-introduction and share a little bit about what you do?
Okay, hi everyone. This is Sammi. Stage name Sami Chen. I'm a professional drag queen.
Sammi, I think you're pretty famous in the industry yourself. So
Recently,
recently, okay. Maybe I would like to bring you back to your schooling days. So how was your childhood and school time like?
it's quite different from what you see on the movie. School time, actually, I'm not a very academic person. Okay, I absolutely hated school.
Neither was I, so I totally understand.
Until now, you pass me the textbook. I see the textbook. I haven't flipped by force.
Switch off.
Cannot switch off. Cannot
Right.
reboot. Also cannot reboot. Yeah.
okay.
So, but that was the best time of my life, honestly, because when you're in school, you have no worries. Yeah. You only worry which day you want to pongten and what to eat. I want to eat very standard. You know, school canteen only that. Yeah. But now I heard the school canteen even worse lah. Because they're eating prison food now, right? The bento. So in my time, maybe
Okay.
just a few stores.
Right.
But we don't have that. Oh, you cannot sell fried stuff. You cannot. I don't know how these children are going to grow up. Very sad, you know.
Were you ever bullied in school for being different or anything?
Primary school, yes lah. Secondary school, not so bad. Yeah.
Maybe share a little bit of the experience. How was it like?
Primary school is like what you see. Like people just call you sissy, effeminate, you know, chakwa, you know, that kind of names. Yeah, that was in the 80s. But some people just cannot keep the comments to yourself.
Okay.
You know, like if you see a chicken, you don't have to go and call, hey, chicken, you know.
After the time in secondary school and primary school, what did you pursue next? I mean, arts or,
I went to NAFA.
NAFA.
Yeah, I was the first batch of performing arts. Well, I was among the first 3 to drop out
Right.
from the course.
So your aspiration was always to be in entertainment, be an actor.
Former, actually, yeah.
So when you were young, what was it that I wanted to be when I grew up?
You know, if it was 50 years ago, maybe I want to be Chinese opera singer. You know, that kind of entertainment lah, you know. Even, or maybe 70 years ago, maybe I want to be a cabaret girl, you know. That kind of, that line, along that line, yeah.
So you entered the entertainment industry from a very young age.
About 19.
19. Could you share how the journey was like?
So I quit school, I quit NAFA, and performing arts ma. So this is actually an opportunity for me to step on stage, performance. Yeah, I had the chance to go on stage, and I went and I stayed.
Talk about your first foray or your first like actual play. How was the experience like standing on stage and performing? Yeah.
Okay, because back then there wasn't a proper show thing. Okay, so what happened was you are 17, 18, 19 years old, you know, that around the age. Then you very young, you first discover makeup. You go and you dress up a bit, you put a bit of light makeup, you maybe freedom of expression now. Okay, so you wear a skirt, you wear lady blouse, you go out clubbing. You know, people go clubbing, people spend money. You know, so when we go clubbing, the boss actually say, "Hey, you look kind of fun. You want to do an announcement for us or not?" You know, like Okay, maybe 12 to 1, happy hour, 1 for 1, house project. Do you want to go and do that with the mic? I said, ask the DJ do lah. He said, yeah lah, DJ, the voice not nice lah. You try lah, you know. Okay lah, we try lah. We just, hello, boys and girls. 12 to 1, household. House bottle, 1 for 1. Going at $39 now. Grab yours at the bar, you know. So this is how we started. Yeah, how it began. And then, when there's Chinese New Year lah, Christmas lah, Halloween lah. So they might want a show. And then they'll just say, hey, you want to do a show or not? This coming Halloween, or you can host for us best dress contest, you know. So that was how I went into this. Yeah. That was the starting. It was at a gay bar.
Okay.
It was one of the very few gay bars in Singapore.
Right.
Yeah. So I'm quite thankful because, actually, you need people to give you chances and opportunities. So if this person didn't throw me the mic and ask me to speak in public, maybe I would have no chance. He took a chance, yeah. Right. And then he even taught me, this boss lah, okay. He even taught me and said, how do you sustain in the trade? How should you do? What must you do? What must you not do? Like he told me, being pretty is an age thing. How long can you be pretty for? Dancing is also an age thing. By the time you reach 40, maybe you wake up with a backache. And then how are you going to perform? So he asked me to go and think for myself. So I thought for myself and I say, talk show lah. No matter how old, even you bedridden, you paralyzed on the bed, your mouth never die, you can still talk. Right?
So would you say he's sort of like a mentor to you?
Yeah, I think I would say so, yeah.
Full to him for giving you the opportunity.
Yeah, I'm very grateful, but I'm trying to find this person. And he completely disappeared from the surface of earth, Yeah, I heard he migrated lah, but back then there was only email or snail mail. So there is no Friendster, there is no Facebook, IG. There's no way you can keep not interconnected.
Is there anything he taught you that you remember all the way, even up to now?
You must find something that is sustainable in your trade. And that's very important.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in your books, what do you think, what does it take to actually succeed in the local drag scene?
I don't know, but I succeed. I think you just have to keep doing. Persevere. Keep doing whatever you want to do. Keep doing whatever you need to do. It might be right, it might be wrong, but nobody tells you what is right, what is wrong. Only you would know better.
So let's slowly actually transition into the movie, A Good Child. I personally watched it and I thought the actor that portrayed you did an amazing job. Yeah. He nailed almost every aspect of it.
You must see me smoke, same pattern.
Yeah, so kudos to him. So for the movie, right, how did the movie actually come to fruition? Did somebody approach you to share the story and they decided to turn it into a movie, or what was the process like?
So, the Mark Lee drag movie #1. I was a consultant, okay? And the director and me and one of the scriptwriter, which is also the actor, Jaspers. So we met, and then you meet, you add IG, you add Facebook, that kind of thing. That was, I think, 2016, 2017.
That's quite a long time ago, almost 10 years, right?
9-10 years ago. So, after that, for some reason, I dropped out from the production as a consultant. But we kept as friends, ma.
Was there any reason for that?
We kept as friends on Facebook and IG. But the reason why I dropped out, because budget problem. Yeah. So I dropped out, but then again, we kept in contact. And as you can see from the movie, I really seek a lot of help online. Like when my mom fell down, when I would live, maybe not live lah, but I would just. So one day my mom fell like you saw in the movie, and it was exactly that same cut on the. Yeah, above the lip. It was very bad. I was seeking help online. I was like, hey, my mom fell in the toilet. How? What should I do? Actually, the first person who responded was the director. And he wasn't in Singapore. He was in Taiwan. I think he gave me a messenger text or call. I cannot remember. He said, you need help or not? Do you want to call an ambulance? I said, she's not moving. I don't want to call ambulance. I said, 要叫白车还是叫黑车?
Yeah.
How? Then, he was the one who actually offered help. Yeah, he reached out. And after that, he said, do you mind if we put your story on the big screen. And then for me, it's like that. People tell me a lot of things over time. I want to do this, I want to do that, but I would say 80 to 90% of it never happens. So I'm also like, okay lah, you say I listen, 听就好. Yeah, really. Life is like that, 你听就好. If have, then good. If don't have, then how?
No expectation.
Yeah, no expectation, then no disappointment, correct or not? I didn't expect that during COVID, the first time, 2020, he called me and said, I want to get your story. I want to pen it down. I want to script it out. And I'm like, huh? Then, lockdown. So he said, let's meet after the lockdown. I said, wow, 3 months, you better make 都不懂会不会记得 Are you going to remember this or not, And true enough, he called me right after the government said, okay, you're free to go
So
now.
that was 21 or so, 2020, 21. From then, production started.
No, took 5 years.
5 years.
5 years. So 2020, he got the story. He wrote it out. 2021, he sent to the creative board for Golden Horses. And they won the first award at the creative contest. Then 22 was the planning, I think. 23 was the casting. 24 was the production.
So you were involved in the process throughout?
Almost. Casting not my choice line. They cast who they won't tell you. Yeah. So 24 was the production and the post production. So after it was out in 25. So a total about 5 to 5.5 years. Yeah.
So how accurate is the depiction of the movie in response to the real life?
That is something everybody wanted to know.
Yeah.
80 to 85.
80 to 85%. So what were the inaccuracies or like the dramatization parts? Yep.
As you can see, I don't wear crop top. I don't drink beer. My mother didn't attempt suicide.
Oh, right.
Remember the gas one? Yeah. So my mother didn't do that. My mother Buddhist cannot kill yourself. Cannot. 不可以杀生 cannot. So that was one of the dramatized. And I wasn't abused as a kid. So my dad was actually very good to me. Yeah. In real life, mine wasn't an elder brother. I have an elder sister. And we are both really adopted. Both adopted, yeah. So the funeral wasn't sent off by my brother. I was the one who was actually there throughout. And
your sister
being
was there?
my sister 嫁出去了嘛. Yeah, married out what? Only male child. Are you the only male child?
Oh, yes, I am.
Okay, it's very problem one. Everything, anything requires you to be there. If you are married, your son also have to be
Have
there.
to be there.
Daughter, no need. It's
It's always
the Chinese thing is so everything 男的先咯. Yeah, 财产也是男的拿完. So I was the one who actually I have to stay vigil. I have to stay awake at the wake, like 3 nights, I think. Okay? And then daytime cannot sleep. Why? People come and visit. People come and give condolence money. You have to stay. Yeah, you have to stay there. You then people send flower. You have to sign. Evening have to do prayer. Night time have to stay vigil. Wow, very tired.
爆个料 like that.
爆个料. It's very tiring.
Right.
And then on the 4th day, send cremate. 5th day morning, collect. Go scatter at the sea. That night I have show. And then I have to crack joke and make people laugh.
Wow, this was ongoing in your life.
Yeah. So you can see they actually try to summarize it in the movie. After the funeral, there was a show and he goes, thanks for every beating. Thanks for everything. And then he kissed.
Maybe you can share with us a little bit more about that night when you were doing the show.
It's like you're very sad. You're dying inside. But you have got to go and do this because there's people waiting to watch your show. So sometimes when I hear and people say, oh, I got no mood to do this, I got no mood to do that show, you have to see my mood. Then I say, then maybe you're not suitable for this line.
Not professional enough.
It's not about professionalism, but then again, you don't know how to prioritize yourself. That's what I mean. Like, hey, look, my dad just died. I'm dying inside also because I'm so sad. And then I have to go and entertain people. And then you tell me you got no mood. What happened? Menses, is it? Cramp, cannot move.
Yeah.
Or you cannot langgar by car, Unless you are bedridden, I feel that a show is a show. You need to go out. There's people waiting to see you. Yeah.
Like they always say the show must go on, right?
The show must on.
Yeah.
And then, like my line, we don't have the 勤工奖, no replacement. MC, you still have to go to work.
Maybe we can talk a little bit more about your relationship with your mother. So how has it improved over the years? And
I did run away from home. But I went back because of army. I have to serve ma. So I have to move back home. But I ran away from home is not because they chased me out. It was more like an awkward thing. You find yourself very awkward at home and then you shift out.
like you don't belong.
Like you don't belong, yes, because you are different. Yeah.
So back then they just weren't ready to accept it at that time.
My parents are actually very old. Okay, my dad is 50 years older than me. My mom is 40 years older than me. So when I was in my 20s, they were in their 60s and 70s. Yeah. So there's a very big gap.
Okay. So during that period where you were away from home, where were you staying? How did you actually get by and all that?
In-law friend to friend, Singapore, how to afford rental? You cannot. Like, even though it's the N90s, Yeah, cannot.
So you were jumping around houses, couch surfing, and then working odd jobs?
Yeah lah, got job just take lah.
Working odd jobs lah. Right. And then when you finally moved back in to your place for army, how was the relationship like with your mom and parents?
As I said, my family was actually okay. I wasn't abused. So, I was 21 already ma. They cannot say anything also. What? You're an adult by right, yeah.
When the movie came out, right? Did you get like in overnight fame or like did you suddenly like wow, 一炮而红, that kind of?
Overnight fame cannot lah, Singapore. You go market, you still have to pay for plastic bag, You go NTUC, you still have to pay 5 cents for plastic bag. Not really 一炮而红, but I would say those who read old media. Old media means Facebook, newspaper, magazine. So if people who are reading the old media, they would have read about me. Like, so I live in a very old neighborhood, and the uncle auntie, they will read.
So they're like, hey, boy, 看到你的电影啊。
哎，你很像你哦，是不是你啊？I'm like 很像就是了啦。
During that period, like, did you get like a lot of like friend requests online suddenly, random strangers hitting you up and all that?
So until now, it came out in early October ma. So November, December, January, now February, right? 4 months. I got about average of 900 new followers on IG.
Instagram.
Because my IG is private.
Private, yeah.
Yeah, because kena hack before.
So you have follow requests.
Yeah. So like, no, I see my number. So it was 30 something. Now it's 38 coming to 39 something. Yeah.
Wow. But you have no intention of going to accept any of them.
I accept lah. People watch, people like they will come and follow you, they will come and find you. So recently it's because of Netflix. There's a lot of Indonesians. Yeah. Because the show didn't go to Indonesia and Malaysia.
It wasn't Southeast Asia.
It wasn't Southeast Asia. It was just Singapore, Hong Kong and Taiwan.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Did you manage to get more jobs because of this?
Actually, more jobs or not, it's not really important. The important thing is sometimes people still don't respect the kind of payment we ask for. We ask for X amount, they'll say, oh, we no budget leh. Then I'm like,
No budget, don't call me, no.
No, you cannot like that say lah. But inside, yes, like inside I'm like, nah, babe lah. Right. So yeah, people still don't know how to respect.
So they will try to undercut you, or they are.
I don't think it will be called an undercut. It's called underslash. No more cut, just kill you one time,
Right.
Yeah. So people still don't know how to respect that. Despite there's already a movie about it. Yeah.
Nightlife in general is dying. In Singapore, yeah.
Yeah, it is. It is as compared to the time when I was out and about. I would say COVID played a very big part. The 10:30 p.m. go home, that one I cannot understand. Even until today, I still cannot understand.
Right.
I thought alcohol is supposed to kill virus, right, or bacteria. Then the more you should drink, then maybe you won't get COVID lah. But 10:30 go home leh. 10:30 is the time I go shower, Then 11 o'clock finish, dry my hair. 11:30 I go out. Just nice 12 o'clock 1 for 1. Correct, no? 10:30 go home. I cannot understand that logic. So after all this nonsense, it became a habit. You don't go out anymore. After that few years and habits are hard to change. Once you acquire that habit, that's why they always tell you keep exercising. Because once you have a habit, every day 6 p.m. you must go down and walk. 6 p.m. you don't go down and walk, you spasm.
It becomes ingrained somehow.
So it became a habitual thing that people don't come out anymore. And I realized the youngsters don't drink now,
Right. I don't. Not that much.
Yeah, but at least you do.
A little bit socially.
Yeah,
sometimes.
socially.
Yeah.
So now they have what? Coffee rave party. Ayo, cannot . Daytime, is it? Daytime.
In the day. It's more about the healthy living and the lifestyle that they're trying to inculcate, I think.
Ayo.
Yeah. It's very different, basically.
Yeah, so how do all these places that sell alcohol survive?
Right.
If nobody is drinking.
With rising rents, costs.
Singapore rent is very crazy. It can easily be 5 figures. Yeah.
So it's just difficult to sustain in general.
Yeah. How would a $50+ bottle you get at duty free? And then how come you're paying close to 300? People got rental, people got electrical bills, people got staff to pay, staff got family to feed,
Right. So Sammi, could you share about how you realized that your mom was slowly slipping into that whole dementia phase?
Actually, dementia, you can't tell. You also cannot, it's very easily disguised, okay? You cannot really pinpoint one. So she started with being very forgetful, okay? Very forgetful. Example, she go to the market, she buy vegetable, she buy eggs, different store, she buy tofu, she buy fish. After she come home, right, she will realize she forgot to collect the eggs. It's a very normal thing. Yeah, I started like that. Or when she cook, she will forget to add salt. But my mom cannot cook She cannot cook to save her own life. It's my dad cooking all the time.
Little things.
Little things that it can go unnoticed. Yeah.
Okay.
Then like I stayed in Baru, right? So one time Christmas they blocked because I think they had some renovations or what. Then Christmas a lot of light flashing. She got lost No, all the Christmas light So she got lost because all the lights
Like blindness or something.
No, I think it's sound and light.
Okay. So she a bit this area.
Yeah, and my house is just behind And she got a phone,
Yeah.
You can call me, 45 minutes, she couldn't recall my number. So she had to try, then she suddenly remember my number. Then she called me and say, hey, what's wrong? Say, I'm at Tiong Bahru, but I cannot see our house. I'm like, huh? It's just behind what? So I said, you stay where you are, don't move, I'm coming to find you.
Okay. And then it will lead to, 所以那我的钱.
Yeah, that is when towards the end, and she will suddenly recall she had this piggy bank. And then she cannot find the piggy bank because it's actually all taken out and thrown away already, So she was suddenly, yeah, I got this piggy bank. How come I cannot find? Yeah, I'm living in a 3-room flat, I'm not living in a bungalow. So a piggy bank is not big, not small. You can find one. And she's like, hey, 怎么不见掉？谁拿我的钱？为什么我的钱不见？
Okay.
Yeah. So tonight she will think of this piggy bank. Tomorrow she will remember she might have a $50 in her handbag. But she spent that $50 and she forgot about it. And so when she opened her bag, hey, I'm supposed to have $50. How come 不见？ Hey, 是不是你拿我的钱？是不是你拿我的钱？ Yeah.
Was it tough living with her when she was in that state?
Yes and no. Because it doesn't happen very often. So as a dementia caregiver, you must know how to handle such situations. So I just learned that don't argue with dementia people because they might not be wrong. At a certain point, this person could be right, but it's just that the time zone and time frame is not right. Like I have a friend, the dad also dementia. So when stay in hospital, then the nurse I don't know what the nurse, always had to test people, So in the middle of the night or in the evening, they ask him, uncle, where you stay, you remember or not? So the uncle will say, I stay block 85. He's correct. But it was block 85 when he was a teenager. So maybe after he married the mom, they moved to a block 125. Then now they are staying at block 468. That kind of thing. He's still correct, but it's just the time zone isn't right. Then the nurse will say, no, you're not staying at 85, you're at 485. Then he confused. So the thing is, don't argue and try to correct. because they are not in the right time frame.
Right.
That's what something I realized. So if she say, oh, with this, with that, you just, yeah, correct, yes. So they say, no, it's not like this. It's like, don't try to kei kiang lah. So that's one thing I learned about being a caregiver.
I love the scene where you brought your mom out and, you dress her up, put on makeup with her, look pretty with her and all that. Maybe share a little bit about that experience. How was it like?
They were also dramatized because if I wear like that, I go out, I'll get on to be on storm, storm. Tomorrow, like, what dinosaur? What is this? But we did go. It's a very common thing. Like every Chinese New Year, we would go shopping at the supermarket with the big trolley. And clothings wise, she never let me buy her clothings because she like those auntie clothings. And then in those days, no Taobao. Taobao, I show her, hey, 喜欢吗? I just click buy, send to your house, correct or not? So she will always go wherever she go, and then she come back with clothes. Yeah. So clothings I never bought until recent years lah.
Can you share some fond memories with your mom?
Everything is fun, but bring her out to eat, bring her go shopping. So the only regret I have is I cannot bring her overseas. Yeah, because back then I was still struggling to earn a living, and we didn't go far lah. The furthest I brought her was JB lah, and I had to call a friend who drives and say, hey, I pay you a tank of oil, okay, or petrol, okay, then you drive us to JB, give her a massage, go and wash your hair, whatever, dye your hair, do your manicure, whatever. Yeah, that was one of the best ones.
I'm sure she appreciated it nonetheless,
But she's vegan lah, so 她吃东西很麻烦.
Not even 初一十五. It's just like all the way.
That one part-time, this one full-time, okay?
Okay.
This one got lifetime warranty.
Right. So when you were taking care of her during the whole dementia phase, right, were you ever so frustrated with the whole situation that you felt like you needed a break?
Of course, I was on the verge of a meltdown already. Every time I'm melting down. Every other week, I just feel like, things got so bad to one point. I really want to do what the movie did. Just pretend you forget to off the stove and lie down. Really, it's very bad. And there is not much support for dementias in Singapore. And especially, for my overseas publicities and promotions for that movie, every publicity will end with a dementia helpline. Singapore don't have that service. I think it's a 9 to 5 thing, So if you fall down at 5:05, I'm sorry, you wait until tomorrow 8 a.m. then you call. Yeah, it's not a 24-hour helpline friendly thing. Yeah, so I would think that more help is needed actually, because and be kind to other people, your staff or whatever. You don't know what they are facing at home. Because I actually experienced very harsh critics, but they didn't know that shit happens at home, or shit just happened at home, and I'm still here performing. Like my dad incident. Yeah. Then they will say nasty things, Like, they show like no effort, huh? Then I'm like, you so good, you come and do lah, bitch. You talk so much, you so good, you come and do lah, nah, babe. Right? Yeah. It's easy to pass a comment, but use whatever brains your mother gave you to think maybe this person had something, or maybe had a bad day. Like there was one time, I was 15 to 30 minutes late for my show because my mom was still staying with me. Now she's in a nursing home. So she decided to pass motion. The big one. And then she had diapers. I have to bluff her to wear the diapers. I said, this one is a new panty. No need to wash one. You just wear. So even with the diapers, she was still try to insist to go to the toilet. Yeah. So one time she said, cannot, I want to bear up, Then she stand up. She pulled down everything and she just on the chair. And then I'm doing my makeup and I got a show I have to clean her up, right? I have to clean that and then clean her and then change her diaper, let her wear whatever, shower her, whatever, So I was late 15 to 30 minutes. And of course I'll be distracted. You will think, what's going to happen to her? She's alone at home. That's why I installed the CCTV. So, yeah, so when she wake up in the bedroom, there will be motion detected. Oh, I know she wake up already. Okay, then one in the living room and she walk out, okay, motion detected again. Then one more in the kitchen. Then after you slowly see lah. Kitchen got go back to living room go back to bedroom or not. Then you know she's safe. You know, that's how you have to keep track. So people are, I'm late 15-30 minutes. And people will actually say, hey, tonight the show like no effort. Why don't you try to come and do this yourself?
Through it all, were your bosses understanding of the situation and all?
All.
Not all.
Not all. Not all.
So you have dealt with your fair share of...
Yeah, always. You know, people they don't have the liability to be compassionate. Compassion is a choice. Yeah. Empathy is also a choice. But please have more empathy towards other people. You know, like if somebody is late or if somebody did something, why don't you go and talk to the person instead of just condemning? Maybe something happened. Maybe he had a road accident outside before coming in. Late 10 minutes. And what is 10 minutes going to do for you? Write 10 reports, is it?
At all these low points in your life, right? How do you manage to come out of it? Were there like any figures that helped you along, or did you just manage to persevere and push through?
That's when we need our champagne and Prosecco.
Okay.
It does wonders. Yeah, just be happy.
Right. So it's a lot of state of mind kind of thing.
Champagne is a very happy drink. You pop it, you pour it in a glass, you see the bubble rising, you also feel very rising.
It rises with...
Everything rising.
Right. Yeah.
Just be happy lah. You know, no matter what happens, okay, the date will end when the time comes. 10 February will end at the stroke of midnight. So are you going to waste your time being upset over things you have no control about? Like overthinking might not even be helpful.
I would actually like to highlight the last scene of the movie, the grand finale, where, you know, the whole crying and the breakdown and the whole
the photo taking,
the confession part about the letting you wear the clothes when you were young and all that. So yeah, how accurate is that? And could you just take us through what you were feeling?
No lah, there was no apology lah. And we all know that wearing girls' clothes as a kid doesn't make you become a drag queen when you grow up. Okay, that's not true. Like, if not, a lot of people will be like me. Yeah, there's no link one. It's just a portrayal. And if you want an Asian parent to apologize, but actually I don't think that my mom has got anything wrong. So if you want an Asian parent to apologize, it's impossible. Dream on. This will never happen.
Taking a pound of flesh or something.
Correct lah. That's why they say Asian movies are good until the parents say, hey, sorry. Hey, 不可能。这个比 scientific 还要更 scientific. 不可能科幻剧 cannot. Yeah, so that was the last part. And that wasn't really the last part. That was the point 1995, yes. So the last part was actually like the talk show where the actor Richie said, I may be different, but I'm not a joke. Yes. Yeah.
And that was so powerful. Yeah. So that's sort of what you were trying to convey, I would say. Of all the scenes in the movie, right? Which one was your favorite?
You know what? When I saw the first cut, without all the special effects and sound effects, I really cried a lot. Because it's like a flashback. You're watching a reenactment of your life. And a lot of things actually happen. Like the massage chair after my dad died.
When you had the conflict with the auntie?
Yeah, actually that one was my supposed cousin. Yeah. So they bought him something before he died. And then once he died, they came and said, hey, y'all don't need, right? We take it back, huh? Yeah. And the thing is, she didn't come and tell me herself. She went to tell my sister. She said, hey, 我来你家拿那个。哎，我 sister 是嫁出去的嘞。你去跟那个嫁出去的人讲 for what? Yeah. So there are people like that one.
Right.
That one was quite impactful because I still remember. And that is the reason why until today, Chinese New Year 我不去拜年. That's my dad's side one.
Wow.
Yeah.
But your mom's side?
My mom's side, we're not very close because they're very academic, very high ranking one. So after my uncle, my dad, my mother's brother passed away about 10 years ago. Yeah, so I also never go and visit because they have their own families also. What?
Do you remember how you wanted to react when you saw them come and say, hey, 我要拿回这个?
Oh, I tell you, you heard what the actors go there, right? I tell you, if I were to really reenact, the whole string of conversation will be like beep, 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 beep. All sad.
So there must be so many emotions going through.
No, I was just more angry. It's like, why got people like that one?
Big insensitive basically.
Whatever lah, cheapskate lah, you know.
Alright, so Sammy, could you talk a bit about your investments in like your costumes, jewelry, makeup? Was it expensive for you to start out?
Very actually. Start out, maybe not so, because you don't know what is good, what is not. So you just go to Watson's, you go to Guardian, you get your Maybelline and L'Oreal. Not that I'm saying it's not good, but it's not staged. So when it's not staged makeup, it oxidizes very fast. So your purple color eyeshadow can become gray 2 hours later.
Right.
Yeah. So when you have and back then we don't have makeup setting spray. So when you go out and when you come home, it's totally two different looks because melted, oxidized, etc. Yeah. Looks different.
So how long did it take you to figure out, what was your look and all that?
Oh, a long time. I'm still figuring actually because you don't know what new things they come up with and if it suits you or not. Color-wise, I more or less I know already lah.
So how much would you say your initial investment was?
Well, a lot really.
A lot.
I would say 100% of the show payment goes to buying new things. Yeah. And last time no Taobao. So all the thing you want to wear, you have to either buy it or find a way to make it. I used to string my own accessories, crystals lah.
Being in entertainment and nightlife for so long, could you share some survival strategies and how like the landscape has been shifting throughout the years?
Survival actually it's really very hard to survive. Landscape really shifted a lot. But survival wise, because now they have Taobao ma, or AliExpress or Shein. Shein is really wow. The most important thing is you have to take care of your own things.
Okay.
You cannot keep buying new accessories. So you have to maximize the usage. And you have to take care means you don't wear it once, let it rust and throw it away. It's your money making tool. It's like your rice bowl. It's like your fork and spoon. You have to take care of it. I have accessories dated 27 years since the first day I start. And it still shines and it looks brand new. Yeah, I've been in the industry for about 27 years.
With the rise in AI, do you actually use AI as part of your segments, your jokes and all these?
I don't actually because I'm not very technical savvy. I cannot. You give me a new iPhone, I'll be lost for a while. Then after I have to slowly orientate myself. And now they got ChatGPT lah, so they can anyhow ChatGPT and then everyone can do a talk show nowadays.
So none of your content is so-called as AI assisted?
No, it's not.
So were there any drag dresses you did that were the most memorable? Like your personal favorite?
My first few drag dresses were simple dresses I designed and I got my parents to sew. Because in the movie, my parents opens a Chinese medical shop.
Yeah.
But in actual life, my parents are tailors.
So they had that sewing machine, the old school.
More than, because mine is an industrial type. Yeah, we had like 10 sewing machines at home. One for the hem, one for the, yeah. So we kept two, the overlock and the hemming one, and then I don't know what else, I can't remember. And one normal one, but it's industrial version. So I still keep, even though I don't wear it, even though it's outdated, but I still keep because it's made by them. Yeah, that's why my house, a lot of things is like hoarder's house.
A lot of clutter.
A lot. But I know which bag is what and where is what.
How do you actually get inspiration for your content? Like, how do you know what to talk about? Is it like current affairs?
Current affair and life. Like you see my life, it's very drama. It's so drama, it became a movie. I encounter a lot of dramatic things day to day, yeah. All these are actually, it can become a topic.
So there is a lot of freedom of choice in your work, right? So you can choose bars and places now. Also, it wasn't like that back then.
Back then is you got money, you take. You got job, you do. You don't choose like, oh, this one not good, that one not good. But now, as I age, I would think that some things are just not worth your time. Yeah. It's not about passion or not passion, but it's a respect for yourself. Like if people don't respect you, just walk away.
东家不打打西家.
Yeah, whatever lah. 不然我就自己回家咯. Yeah, correct.
Right. So you pick and choose your spots more now.
I would.
Where are you currently performing?
I'm doing once a month only.
Once a month
Yeah,
only?
yeah, at this KTV, like menstruation. And also like menstruation is never punctual. So sometimes it's the first week, sometimes it's the second week. Yeah. It depends on the Laopan's shock lah. He shock, then he put this day lah.
Right.
He not shock, then he put another day lah.
Why is it only once a month now compared to like more shows previously?
I would think that quality over quantity. Yeah. And I think that rest is very important.
Right.
For me now especially.
Are you slowly transitioning into other jobs and like,
You know leh.
or still purely this?
I've spoken about this on my other friends' podcast also.
Right.
I said because I never go and take skills future. I got no skills, no future.
Or you still can.
I cannot like yo.
Could you share a little bit about your health scare, like near-death experiences? Yeah.
3 years.
What happened?
So I had a heart failure that is not diagnosed. So I have no tree high. I have no family history. They sent me for an angiogram. There is no clot, no block. So until now, I don't know what's going on.
Maybe describe the incident. How did it happen?
It's quite mild. Yeah, I started coughing like incessantly. Okay, I cannot even complete a full sentence. I just keep. So the throat was very irritated. Then I slowly started losing appetite. So at the peak, 4 days without food, I don't feel hungry. And then my lower limbs started swelling. So I decided to check myself into the hospital. I wanted to call Grab, then I suddenly broke out in cold sweat. So I said, I think I better call ambulance. So once I went in, I haven't been in the hospital my whole life. Okay, I was 43 back then. The minute I went in, I went straight to ICU. They had to resuscitate me. I was wide awake. 7 hours in the A&E. Yeah. Then ICU 2 days, high dependency 2 days, normal ward 2 days. They cannot find out what's wrong. So I say, I tell you, I want to go home.
So they ran all the checks and everything.
Yeah.
And didn't reveal anything.
Yep.
So till this day, you didn't know.
Yeah. So just keep taking medication. No.
Oh, you're still on it.
It's a lifelong thing.
It's a lifelong thing.
So now I don't give a flying fuck anymore, I do whatever I want to do. I eat whatever I want to eat in moderation, of course. You want a slice of cake or you want a whole cake? For me, not even a slice, probably half a slice will do, just for the taste. Life is very short. Don't live with regrets.
What is the official diagnosis from the
Heart failure lor.
when they told
I was defibrillated.
So they
Yeah. Wide awake. Yeah.
how was that feeling like?
Damn shock. You go and try. No, just kidding. Damn shock. What? Electrocute.
So you were alone at that point of time not with your sister, not with
No, nobody. A&E resuscitation is only you and doctor ma. Yeah. So here, there, everywhere, they poke. I tell you, I feel like Jesus Christ. Here, there, everywhere. Yeah, very sad. Then in the end, they use none of this. So they had to open up here and they put a tube in. So you can see there's like a
I can see.
There's like a mosquito bite thing, right? That was where it went in. So they just jab one round. I think the ma zui haven't go out. They say, yeah, we're going to cut you. Okay, then we're going to put a tube. Just like that. You can feel it open and you can feel the thing. Very graphic. Yeah. Then they shove it in. It's still so painful. I have to count the stitches to distract myself.
They didn't give you the anesthesia.
They jab. The anesthesia, they jab. They say, okay, we are going to cut you here, okay? Okay, I'm like, hello? I think this one haven't even go until here, you cut already.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the A&E for you. Same like for the defibrillation, right? So they had to, they say don't know sedation or what, right? They say, okay, we're gonna defibrillate, okay, Huh? Now, 3, 2, boom. I think this one haven't passed by the watch,
Wow.
Just bomb like that. Wow, I tell you, damn shock. Hiyo.
At that point of time, right? Do you actually think that you were gonna die?
No, actually. I never thought I was gonna die, even though my heart was going at 180, 190. Resting mode. Because I didn't see the tunnel, I didn't see the light at the end of the tunnel. There was nothing. It was just lying there, and then you feel very breathless, you feel very tired. Yeah.
So you have learned to like take it a lot easier now lah.
Yes, of course. Because you don't want to regret lah. In case if I die tomorrow, yeah, like metal wood somewhere else, okay? So in case if I die tomorrow, or even if I die later, I just want people to know that before this I was happy. I am happy. So you have to be happy.
Being in nightlife and entertainment, how do you actually get through the whole tough COVID period, which I'm sure was
It's very bad, very bad, very bad. Because there's no supposed to be live performance. You have to apply for your own self-employment thing. Okay, they only compensated 9 months, but we were out of job for 17, 18 months. So that balance is you settle yourself.
So you have to stretch a 9-month budget into
18 months budget. And it's not even a lot. It's 1,000 a month, you know.
So the work just totally dried up. Zero. So how do you get by then?
You're that 9,000.
That 9,000.
And then your savings lah. If you're lucky lah, now you can start pawning all your Taobao jewelry lah.
Right.
Yeah, it's very bad. It's very bad. You want to go and prostitute yourself also cannot. Little lockdown. How?
So how was the mindset like actually? Do you almost had a breakdown or?
No lah, it's just waiting lor. Just you see, everyday National Day parade can, but your performance, public performance cannot. Why? We were very, very badly affected. And then resilience medal come out, the medal come out, we also never get.
During this whole tough period, right? How was your mom's support for you? Was she always supportive or?
That point of time, she was just into the nursing home. So at least I know she's safe. Actually not. Nursing home, they have a lot of criteria. Okay, they stop visitors. They stop this, they stop that. Every healthcare worker got to go screening, etc. This and that, correct? You remember that, right? She can kena COVID 4 times, 2 years inside 4 times. That means an average of 6 months she kena 1 time.
Did she get the vaccine and all?
No, she didn't because the doctor didn't want to approve. Her nursing home doctor actually say let the vaccine doctor decide. I say hello. This vaccine doctor doesn't even know her, don't know her history. You let this person decide. Are you okay or not? So I said, if you cannot decide, then I'm not letting her take. So she never took. She kena 4 times. She's still alive. I took 3. I kena 1 time. I almost went to see Kuan Yin Ma.
During this period when you weren't able to see her and all, how were you feeling?
Oh, it's very bad. You know, it's very bad. It's like you don't know what's going on. You would appreciate the nursing home to at least give you a call, an update or whatever. So I would call them and they would tell you, actually no news is good news. Then I was like, hey, hello, lazy say lazy lah. What's so difficult about calling and say, what no news is good news? You don't breathe lah. No breathing is better than breathing. Go do it. Correct? No? This kind of nonsense leh.
Yeah.
So it's like what? 2020, 2021 and half of 2022 and a half years, about 2 years lah at least. No news leh. You have to call them, you know. And then even when it's COVID, because she wasn't vaccinated, she had to be sent to a facility. That's what, they give you, I think, a dose of don't know what medicine, $2,000. Some people have to take 2 doses. I say, what, $4,000? What, you eat already, you fly and see Chang'e, is it?
Or is it subsidized or?
No, you have to prove otherwise. Yeah.
Having,
They will call you every day like loan shark, you know.
yeah.
They will harass you from morning 8 o'clock until they knock off work 8 p.m. They will call you, when are you paying, when are you paying, when are you paying? Yeah.
Must have been pretty stressful.
Very irritating, I tell you.
Having been through so much in life, right? You can still joke so much, you're still so jovial and all, even though it's like tough lah. But has there ever been a time where you wanted to just drop everything, walk away, and start afresh somewhere else?
Always.
Always.
Yeah. But I have my mom here. Because I don't think this is the place for me to retire. I seen what happens. I seen, you know, I tell you, like, you want to retire here, you think of GST, you want to cry, you know.
So it's going up.
So the only way to stop going up is going out.
The only thing that's keeping you here is
my mom, yes, correct. I'll be very honest with it, yes.
Another question that I think a lot of us want to know is, right, is Sammi another character you are playing? Or do you think it's already a part of you?
It was a character that I'm playing. But it's also like the persona that Chris, me, might not dare to say or do. Because Sammi has got makeup. Sammi has got a disguise. Sammi can beat you tonight and get away with it.
So gradually over the years, Sammi is now a part of you.
It is. 27 years is a long time. Some people don't even live that long, honestly.
Right. So in future, your future plans, would you want to move to like Thailand or Taiwan for better opportunities?
I like countries starting with T. Yeah. Cannot say which one because they never endorse me for tourism.
Maybe Trinidad and Tobago, okay?
Trinidad a bit far, far. Asia, like Asia.
Yeah, okay. Now that you are being in the industry 27 years, you have the freedom of choice for what kind of clients, what kind of jobs you want to take. So what are you more inclined towards now? Monthly shows?
Monthly is good enough, I think. I used to do weekly and it's really very tiring. Even fortnightly is also quite tiring. You have to prepare material, you have to prepare clothings. And some of these people, more like the KTV place I perform, they don't charge cover charge. So basically these people are watching it for free. And then there are a lot of things to say. Yeah, this dress again. Ayo, this hair again. I'm like, hello, I know budget. You never pay cover charge. Well, I buy from where? Shein, Someone got the own self pick up from the mama shop. Cannot afford delivery to home. Annoying.
So in these KTVs, how's the environment like? Is it as we see in the movie? Like lights?
Yes, lights. But not so nice. The backdrop is not so nice. Yeah. Sometimes they are, not sometimes. All the time they have some table. Because they want to save the space. Because one more table means one more earning ma. So they will push the table a bit back. So I don't even have the full stage. It's like half of the stage. Yeah, I cannot dance one. You dance, you knock the wall. You dance, you knock the chair. Yeah, so you just stand there and actual.
For all these shows that you do, do the fees that they pay you cover the costume and all, or is
No,
all out of
if I want to be very honest about it, some of the places think they are paying me a lot. It's what the Hokkien say, 家比唔知比给. You eat the rice, but you don't know the price of the rice. Yeah, so they think they pay a lot. Actually, it's no. One costume can easily cost more than half of what they pay. And they say, you do one, you cover back ma. That's not how it works.
Do you have any advice for someone that's looking to enter the drag industry?
Actually, they don't need advice lah. Now they got ChatGPT and AI.
Yeah, but it's different from coming from that and coming from someone that's been in it for 27 years.
No, the thing is, they don't care whether you're 27 years or 270 years. If people want to listen, they will genuinely listen. If people are in tune with what you have to say, they will think you make a lot of sense. If people are not in tune with what you have to say, they will think you're talking nonsense. So it's a frequency thing,
So it's more of like a be genuine kind of thing?
Just be yourself. Like if I were to really advise, I would say, don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Right.
It's not worth the money. You will never get that payment you think you deserve.
Now, if you could go back in time, what would you say to 21-year-old Sammy?
Go to the gym more often. Go be a go-go boy. At least your pay is higher.
Oh, it's a go-go boy earns way more than a drag.
Yeah lah, you don't have to bring costume. All topless half the time,
Just dancing.
Just dancing. One underwear enough already. We all how underwear, bra, left side nene, right side nene. After that, bring makeup must bring wig must bring earring. Left side got right side, then got necklace. After necklace, got ring, got earring, got whatever, bracelet, everything. Plus the high heel shoe. How many kilo, now? 23 kilo now if you want to travel. You think enough? This one already 10 kilo, So I want to be a go-go boy. If I were to tell my 27-year-old,
21-year-old.
Yeah, I need to go to the gym more often, develop six-pack. If not, go for surgery. Go be a go-go boy when you grow up.
Okay, sound advice. All right, and now we are going into the rapid fire question segment for Sammi.
Nice.
Okay, instant answer. Don't you think so much? First one, what's the first drag name you ever considered?
My first drag name is actually Zhen.
Zhen. Okay, what does that mean?
There's this movie, Zhen Xinhua by Fan Wong one. So I happen to have the same hairstyle. So her name in the show is Zhen. So all the people call me Zhen. But Sammi is someone I like, the singer lah. So yeah, so Sammi and Chen also it became Sami Chen. So my first and the most original drag name is Zhen. I was thinking local, not global.
Got it. Who was your first supporter that came out to your first show?
Don't have actually. It's like I go to the club, they are there already.
How long does the whole transformation take?
Take as fast as 60 minutes to 150 minutes.
Wow.
It
More than
depends.
2 hours.
Yeah, 2.5 is about there.
What is the most expensive item in your closet?
Most expensive, it's my Qing Dynasty Emperor's dress.
And how much is it roughly?
It's about 3,500. It's fully embroidered. It's made by the craftsmen who actually repair palace artifacts. Yeah.
So it's an actual artifact.
The design, like the patterns, some rank they can have what and not what, and some colors. You know, even the dowager, the queen, and the concubines have different ranking, so they know what is what.
What is one thing Chris has learned from Sammi?
Chris, to be more open law, I would say, to be more daring, to be a bitch like Sammi.
What is your go-to post-show snack?
It depends what is available. If mama shop open, I eat prata. If fishball noodle open, I eat fishball noodle.
Your preferred number one?
Don't have like
Don't have.
actually. Cannot advertise because they never sponsor me.
Fair enough. Okay, heels or flats for the after party?
Flats,
One word to describe the feeling of the spotlight.
hot. No,
Taiwan.
annoying because you cannot see. You actually cannot see too far, and you have to like that all the time.
Squinting, right?
Nah, you have to really like that. Even the eyelash don't help. Got shadow.
Taiwan or Singapore?
Taiwan.
Why?
Husband there. Husbands.
When the curtain eventually closes, what do you want people to remember the most about Sami Chen?
Just don't remember me as an alcoholic.
We see the glitter, but what's the biggest sacrifice you have made to pursue this art form?
Time lor. 120 to 150 minutes just to be up there for 15 to 45 minutes.
Comedy or glamour?
Comedy.
Comedy. Singing or performing?
Performing, I cannot sing, I cannot get. Please auto-tune.
Alright, what's your favorite expression?
Face or language?
Language.
Language. Nabe.
In an emergency, what's the first thing you grab from your house?
First thing I grab from my house, phone.
And who is the first person you call?
Depend what kind of emergency lah. Fire, call fire brigade lah. Anything, just call 999.
Complete the sentence. The future is...
The future is to be yourself.
And finally, 我是 Sammi, 不是虾米.
Yeah.
What do you have to say to that?
How can I be a Xiaomi? It's long xia, okay? Xiaomi is like this.
Well said. Alright, thank you so much, Sammi.
Thank you.
Sammi taught us something uncomfortable today. We live in a world that tells us to chase fame, monetize our hobbies, and build a personal brand. Sammi did the opposite. He privatized his life, rejected the hustle, and prioritized his freedom over fame. He's a reminder that you don't need to be a good child by society's standards to be a good human being. You just need to be debt-free, brutally honest, and brave enough to own your own face with or without makeup. If Sammi's raw honesty woke you up today, subscribe to the Click podcast. We don't sell dreams here. We share realities. Go watch A Good Child on Netflix, but more importantly, go live a good life. I'm Zane.
When you say this, a lot of people can relate. Like when family member pass on, right? And we want to understand, right? You're performing in front of a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know?
Like a packed audience.
Yeah, so it's not easy for you. Even if you want to cry, you cannot cry.
Someone I do comedy number.
Exactly. How you gonna without delivery? If your delivery is not good in comedy, right? The whole joke will fall flat.
Yeah.
And all this emotion, right? It's very hard to twist from a grifting to back to comedy on stage and thinking something to fun, you know.
It's not easy. So what I want to understand is like at any point in time when you're delivering your joke, right? Do you feel like
That's why I need my gin and tonic. That's why I need my gin and tonic. Numb yourself first. Get into another mood. That's why I say I'm very lucky. I'm not in IMH now. Look at all the emotional roller coaster. You know.
Yeah.
Can gila one, you know.
with your mom?